Yo, Dylan, where were you last week? Not a single upload, bro. What's up? Last week was pretty crazy. A lot of stuff happened. My life is settled down now, so I just want to get back to making videos, okay? That's all I want to do. A new Star Wars trailer dropped. Did you watch that? Because I just watched it and I was blown away. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so obviously you know from the title, the thumb, whatever, you know we're talking about Star Wars today. Everyone on YouTube, it seems like, is talking about Star Wars right now because that trailer, oh my god, that trailer. I'm not gonna go over the entire trailer, that's a waste of time. There's a ton of stuff in it. If you wanna go check it out for yourself, the link will be down below, so feel free, go watch the amazing trailer. What I wanna talk about has been a question that people have been asking since the very first new Star Wars, I guess people have been asking this question since The Force Awakens. Is Rey going to the dark side? That's the question I want to talk about right now because that question is kind of crazy. It's very complex. There's a lot of different stuff that goes into that question and how that would work and how that maybe could not work. So let's jump into this. So right off the bat, I'm gonna give you my opinion, and my opinion is no, I don't think Rey is going to the dark side. But there's reasons why I think that, but I also don't think that Rey is staying on the quote-unquote light side either. I think there's a bit of a gray theme that we're going to see in this movie. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll catch my drift. So essentially what we see from the trailer is that Rey has this incredible, undeniable, raw connection to the Force. We see her crack rocks, or just send a little fissure down rocks. We see her crack the floor just because of her connection to the Force. Luke says, I've only seen raw talent like this once before and it didn't scare me back then, but now it does. Meaning that Rey and her connection to the Force is the scariest thing that Luke has ever seen, which is saying a lot because Luke has seen some shit. What I think happens is this is just all theory. We're having fun. We're speculating right now. You know, we're having fun. We're we're theorizing it up right now, okay? So my theory is I think for at least the first half of the movie, Rey's probably going to be on that island with Luke, or at least trying to get him to train her. We see that eventually he does do some sort of training with her, but I think he's going to get to the point to where I've seen what talent less than yours can do. You are crazy. I don't want to train you and have what happened to Kylo happen to you, or I don't think he wants any part of it. I think he just wants to go back into his little tree stump and live out the rest of his days like Yoda. Rey being thrown in the middle of this, knowing that she has immense power, but no one to teach her, no one to show her how to handle it, they lead us to believe that she ends up at Kylo's door and is like, hey, I need someone to show me my role in all of this, to show me where I fit in this huge universe of stuff that's going on right now. And we see Kylo extend out his hand and the trailer ends. So it leads everyone to believe, which they're doing this so purposefully, but like, holy shit, Rey's evil. Rey's going to the dark side. Rey is really gonna go to the dark side. I don't think so. And to throw an even crazier curveball at you, I don't think Kylo's really on the dark side either. I think Kylo, as we saw in The Force Awakens, has been having this mental struggle, this mental battle inside of his own head of where he stands in all of this, where he fits in. I theorize, speculate, concur, Rey and Kylo are actually going to develop some sort of connection in this movie, like some sort of, I don't mean like romantical connection, I mean like maybe some sort of friendship. I think I could really see that maybe there's a friendship there, or alliance, if you will. Maybe not a friendship, some sort of alliance, because let's be real, he killed Han. There's no going back. You killed Han Solo, there's no going back. In my book, you're still dead to me, but like there may be some sort of alliance there in the movie for a little bit, like I'm not sure. But then again, I could be totally wrong. We could watch the movie and Kylo is just evil, like through and throughout. Like he is just like the evil character. He is the bad guy. But I don't think they're gonna go down that route because it would just be another Darth Vader's Kylo and Snoke is the Emperor. It just looks like it's the same trilogy happening all over again. I think that there's a bigger twist at play here. I think we're gonna see something crazy. I think Luke is much more of a gray Jedi now, going back to the gray theme. Gray meaning, and I think someone who is not on the dark side but not also on the light side, because the dark side, the First Order, the Empire, they wanted tyranny and they wanted to conquer and control the galaxy. I do think that the galaxy needs order and needs like a democracy and things like that, but the way the Jedi have been trying to do things has never worked for them in any of the movies because they always die, and we're at the Last Jedi now, obviously. So the Last of the Jedi could be Luke, and then the Gray Jedi is Rey and Kylo, or maybe just Rey, or maybe just Kylo and Rey is evil and will kill somebody. I don't know, but I think that there's a crazy twist coming. I don't believe what the trailer's letting on. I think that for one, they could be two totally different scenes at the end of that trailer, and they've stitched them together to make it look like Rey is talking to Kylo and Kylo extends his hand out to Rey. It could be a totally different scene. I don't really think so, because if you look at both of their faces, it's orange as if there's fire going on. It matches up a little too well in my eyes, but also movie magic, so I'm probably wrong. Another thing is he could extend his hand out to her and she could just slap that shit away and be like, excuse me? I think that one of the new characters, not one of the originals, I think one of the new characters that we've been introduced to, I think they're gonna bite the bullet. I think someone's gonna die in this movie, and it's gonna lead into probably the craziest third chapter and finale of this trilogy ever. And I don't know who. I just know that the way that they're hyping this movie up, the whole color scheme is black and red, it's evil, it's dark. This movie looks like there's a lot more going on. Everybody's scattered around the universe, just like in Empire Strikes Back. But no, I don't think for 1 second that Rey is going to turn evil. I don't, from what I know, from what I have been shown with Rey as a character, I don't think that that's who she is, unless we get shown more things in The Last Jedi that eventually make that transition like agreeable. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense why she goes to the dark side, because we just watched all this stuff happen. But yeah, guys, that's just my thoughts. I wanted to talk about the trailer a little bit, answer if I think Rey is going to the dark side or not, other little stuff that I picked up on. I want to know what you guys think of the trailer. Let me know in the comments down below. Call me all the names you want to call me if you hate everything I said, or don't do anything. I don't know. I don't know how the internet works.